Alright, so this is a video on video game sequels I want to see. In fact, scratch that. Video game sequels I demand. I demand. I don't just want, I demand. I mean, you know, remakes as well. I'm throwing in remakes, various stuff, you know, mainly from series that have, you know, kind of died or, you know, maybe only ever had a one game and then disappeared forever. But yeah, there's a lot of games that need to rise from the ashes and save the video game industry. Believe me, there is a lot, and it took me forever to sort of narrow down this list. I could probably make more than one video on this, but, you know, whatever. So let's jump into a big one straight away. One we are all waiting for, one we're all sick of waiting for, and in fact, I think we're more sick of the absolute silence about this game, and that is the next entry in what is, in my personal opinion, is the greatest first-person shooter series of all time. No, not Call of Duty. No, don't be stupid. Half-Life, obviously. Yeah, Half-Life 3. Or Half-Life 2 Episode 3, whatever the hell it's going to be. We have no idea. I mean, how long has it been now since Episode 2 came out? I want to say 2007. You know, it's been like nearly 6 years, or somewhere around that. And like, what, Half-Life 2 actually came out in 2005. So it's been a long time with like nothing. I mean, all these rumours floating around now that sort of appeared recently about it, you know, being open world or whatever. But they're just rumours. I mean, I don't believe anything with these rumours anymore. It's still not been confirmed. And I know there was a petition signed a while back on Steam, you know, about fans venting their frustration about Valve's complete silence on Half-Life 3. And I agree with it. I'm on board because it's ridiculous. I mean, Valve, say something. What are you doing? I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I like Portal. Portal's good. Left 4 Dead's okay, but I want Half-Life. God damn it. You know, I want Half-Life 3, you know, a fully fledged brand new game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Episode 1 and 2 were great, but they were very, very short. I mean, originally wasn't it supposed to be Episode 1, 2 and 3, which was supposed to be Half-Life 3? But I mean, we don't know, because Valve just aren't saying a goddamn word. I mean, it's really frustrating. Valve, I will come down to Valve Corporation, wherever the hell, Washington or wherever. I think it's in Washington. I will come down there. So I'll kick off a storm if I do not get Half-Life 3 soon. Or just give me some news on it, confirm it, whatever. I mean, we don't even know. It could have been in development all this time. They might not have even started it. We honestly don't know. I mean, god damn it. Valve!
We're coming for you, nigga!
Half-Life 3, for God's sake, enough's enough. Alright, so another sequel or continuation of a series I definitely want to see is another game in the Red Dead series. Well, particularly, you know, this open world style. I mean, pretty much Red Dead Redemption was kind of like Grand Theft Auto with a western theme, which was amazing. I mean, I actually think this is Rockstar's greatest work. I think the best game they've ever done. Yeah, alright. And I was going to be like, San Andreas, bitch! No, in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption. And I really did like Red Dead Revolver, but this was kind of more of a level-based third-person shooter. It was a ton of fun. I want another one that's like open-world western stuff. 'Cause this game was amazing. I want another one, whether it be Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Revival, Red Dead Revolution, Red Dead. Nope, that's it. I'm out of ideas. But yeah, I want another Red Dead game. I do think a Rockstar spokesman, Mark Kamara, said that they are thinking the idea of continuing the series, but again, nothing concrete. So, but yeah, I want another Red Dead game. And another sequel I want to see, Mafia 3. Now, I love the first Mafia. The game was amazing back in the day, and I was so pumped for this game. Don't get me wrong, this is a really good game. This is great, but it did disappoint the hell out of me. It just, I don't know, something wasn't quite right with this game. They missed some opportunities, I think. But I think a third one could correct it, and the third one could be the game we all wanted in the second one. Like I said, I did really like this game. There were so many awesome things about this game. I just think a third one, you know, they'll probably be able to nail it. You know, what they call 2K games, is it? The careers, 2K check, whatever. Yeah, I really want a Mafia 3, but done right, you know. Mafia 3. Another one I'm sure a lot of people are definitely looking forward to, but you know, we don't even know what's going to happen. Fallout 4? Anybody? Come on, Bethesda. Let's get a Fallout 4, please. Yeah, I mean, Fallout 3 was amazing, one of my favourite games ever. I mean, I love the first two as well, Fallout 1 and 2. But the third one, I mean, Bethesda made it their own, turned into this amazing open world game. You know, hell, it was Elder Scrolls with guns in why can't I say post-apocalyptic? I can now. Right, you know my point. Yeah. Fallout 4. I mean, we got Fallout New Vegas. Honestly, I mean, who was that created by? Was that Obsidian or someone like that? Did I get the name right? It wasn't Bethesda that made it anyway. I didn't really like it. I bought it on day of release and I played like maybe 4 or 5 hours on it, and I just thought, nah, I'm not feeling this one. I really don't want to put the hours into this one, and sold it. Wasn't feeling it. I mean, God knows how many hours I put into Fallout 3. I mean, I really don't want to think. It was a lot. But yeah, come on. Sure, we all want a Fallout 4, right? We probably will see a Fallout 4 or, you know, a Bethesda Fallout or whatever. But, you know, it's not been announced, so I'm throwing it out there. Fallout 4. Alright, another one I would really love to see some form of sequel. Ristar, or I know some people call it Rystar. I've always called it Ristar, and always will call it Ristar. I don't know, maybe because it's like stretchy hands, wrist. I don't know, it probably is Rystar to be honest, but yeah, this game was amazing. Still is amazing. I've played this game a whole bunch of times. Still a ton of fun to play. This was made by Sonic Team. Obviously the creators of Sonic when they were in their prime. This was so much fun, man. It was amazing, even though it looks all kiddie and stupid because you're a little star with stretchy hands. It was amazing. It had amazing boss battles, amazing level design, unbelievable music. It was so goddamn good, and you know, I want like a Ristar 2. You know, preferably sticking to the 2D style. Maybe do a 2.5D or something. I wish Sonic Team would do it and stop churning out crappy Sonic games. Yeah, I want another Ristar. And when did this game come out? 1994. Nothing. We don't know anything about Ristar. It might have been released on maybe Virtual Console or something. That's not good enough. I want a sequel. Alright? I'm sick of asking. I've not even asked once, but I want one. Okay. Now this is another sequel I want so goddamn bad, and it's probably not going to happen. And remember this classic on the GameCube? Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Holy shit, what an amazing game this was. Could be in a sequel. This game was so amazing on the GameCube, truly terrifying, scared the shit out of me as a kid. Sorry I keep swearing, but I'm trying to get my point across. This game is amazing, and God, how it could do with some form of sequel or something. Because it was, I mean, the best thing about this game was the sanity aspect of it. It was amazing. I've never seen that before in a game. I think it has been done again since. I mean, isn't Amnesia? Is it Amnesia? I'm thinking I've never even played it. That horror game everyone plays. That uses insanity effects or something. But in this, I've never seen it before. It was like, you know, the more sanity you lose, you start seeing things that aren't there. The walls start bleeding. I mean, there's a point where it actually really screws up and it makes you think like, I can't remember, was it something like your memory card had corrupted or something? It was something along those lines anyway. It looked so genuine. I remember actually thinking that my game had broke or something. It was just the sanity playing with me. It was amazing. And who did this? Silicon Knights. I don't even know if they're still around. They might have gone under. I haven't heard anything from them. They did the really good remake of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, and then the god awful 2 Human. I believe they did that horrible game 2 Human. But if you're still around, Silicon Knights, maybe have a crack at another Eternal Darkness. Just an idea. I'd buy it. Eternal Darkness. Alright, and here's another one I definitely want to see, and I do believe this was actually planned at one point. Streets of Rage 4. I think it may have been in development for like the Dreamcast or something. I know I think it's been a fan game, but no official release. Yeah, man, Streets of Rage 4. This was amazing. What an amazing series Streets of Rage was, man. Unbelievable. I mean, if you're around in the 90s, you know exactly what these were. Unbelievable. I think 2 was my personal favourite, but 1 and 3 were awesome. And yeah, again, you know, I want Streets of Rage 4 in the 2D style. You know, keep it Streets of Rage. Don't want to get 3D or anything. Just bring it back in some awesome, cool 2.5D style. It'd be amazing. Streets of Rage! I mean, not a fan game, a proper official release by whoever. I don't even know who made this. They're probably not around, but Streets of Rage. And here's another one I know I've heard some fans call out for before. Sonic Adventure 3. Okay, now I am not a fan of the Sonic games anymore. They have ranged from terrible to freaking god-awful. Okay, Colours was alright, but it wasn't nothing special. And Generations was kind of good, but that's because they sort of went back and kind of redid it. I mean, they were just sort of remakes of old levels, so you know, it was kind of, that's kind of why it, you know, worked sort of. But I'm talking Sonic Adventure 3 in the style of Sonic Adventure. Yeah, you know, with the whole, well, it was open world, probably a bit far, but you know, it was open, and you know, you went to levels yourself, and you could run around and find stuff. And yeah, I mean, Sonic Adventure 3 in this format. I mean, Sonic Team, it's enough. I've had enough of your crappy Sonic games. You know, Secret Rings. What the hell was that? And what was the other one? Like, horrible one. Sonic and the Black Knight, the King Arthur bullshit. Are you kidding me? No! No! Definitely not! Sonic Adventure 3, do the right thing! Go back to the amazing team you once were. It's time for Sonic to be amazing again, and you can do it with Sonic Adventure 3. Bring them all back, bring Knuckles back as a playable character, Tails, bring friggin' Amy back if you want. Don't bring that big fat cat back, or whatever his name was. Big? Was his name? Froggy! I don't know, don't bring him back. But even bring that little robot back if you want. Eggman's little robot fella. Sonic Adventure 3! Do it! Okay? Do it. Do it! And another one, I won't go over this too much, but Shadow of the Colossus, maybe some form of epic remake. I mean, this game was goddamn impressive on the PS2, the sheer scale of the size of those monsters, but like some current generation or next generation remake would be amazing. Speaking of that, where the hell is The Last Guardian? I totally forgot about that. Well, if we're not going to get The Last Guardian, let's get a remake or a sequel using this sort of style to Shadow of the Colossus. And of course, one people have been waiting for forever, and it doesn't seem to be happening, Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. We've been asking for it for too long now. Yeah, we keep getting crappy little weird games on the handhelds. Kingdom Hearts 3, Square! God damn it, do something right for once! Coming off very angry in this video. I'm not really that angry, just, you know. Okay, now this one I want to see so goddamn bad. Some form of continuation of the Dino Crisis series. If you never played the Dino Crisis series, it was basically like the old school Resident Evils, the good Resident Evils, but with dinosaurs. What a mixture. It was terrifying. Just as terrifying as the zombies being chased by dinosaurs. And 1 and 2 was so amazing. 3 was just an abomination. So maybe just give us a proper Dino Crisis 3, or you know, we'll forget about what that piece of crap was that was Dino Crisis 3, or just chuck a 4 out, but make it survival horror, or you know, just make it like Dino Crisis. Just Capcom, for once in your life, do something good. Dino Crisis proper 3rd one or a 4th or whatever. Just Dino Crisis. I want it back. Again, sticking with Capcom, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Anybody? Okay, now you may or may not know that I was an old school Resident Evil fan. Friggin' loved the Resident. I mean, it was the king of survival horror back in the day. Now it's a steaming pile of shit. I hate Resident Evil. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry, but it is. It's god awful. I'm sure all the fans of the previous games will agree with me. It's a huge middle finger to the, you know, the old fans that love these games. It's Capcom have really, you know, they give us 2 middle fingers and, you know, slapped us in the face with their dicks. It's a real insult is what Resident Evil's become. So, you know, as a fan service, better yet, Capcom, as an apology for just being a bunch of dicks, remake this. I actually thought this was going to happen back in the day, after they remade this masterpiece. Oh no, that's Fight Club. Not that. Oh god, definitely not that. This masterpiece This is how you do a remake. This is amazing, seriously. This is just, I mean, this is what they call, this is a slogan on the back, Pure Terror Cubed, because it was like a GameCube game. But this was amazing. This masterpiece shat all over the original, and that was a masterpiece in itself. This was amazing. This is the best remake ever of anything ever. This is how you do a goddamn remake, and this is how I want them to do Resident Evil 2. Don't remake it as a crappy action game that plays like Resident Evil 4, 5 or 6. Make it survival horror. Just like I said, just as a fan service. Just as a friggin' apology for being assholes and ruining Resident Evil. Remake this masterpiece. Do it, Capcom. And I may just forgive you slightly. Just in case it didn't come across, I have quite a strong hatred for Capcom. Just saying. Not as much as I hate Activision, but I do hate them. And another remake I definitely want. I really want. I'm sure many fans want it as well. A remake of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. The greatest Super Nintendo game ever. One of the greatest Zelda games ever. Because you know what? I am the biggest Zelda fan in the world, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be in denial. Zelda's not what it used to be. It's lost its magic. It's lost its flair. I mean, like, it's still good, but it's not even close to what it was, man. They're running out of steam with the Zelda team. So you know what? Have a crack at remaking this. Be awesome, you know? Ocarina of Time doesn't need remaking, neither does Majora's Mask or any of the others. Remake this piece of art. One of my favourite childhood games ever. It would be so awesome. I mean, don't change it all up, remake it as it is, like this, with maybe a few little added stuff, and just turn it 3D. All that classic stuff, you know, Zora's Lake with all the old school Zoras, not like the human looking Zoras. You know, all those boots, the Pegasus boots where you could run super fast. You know, keep Kakariko Village like it was. The forest, what was the forest called? Is it called the Forbidden Forest? It was called the Forbidden Forest. How could I even forget the name the number of times I've done this? But yeah, the forest that had the Master Sword in it instead of being in a temple. Just bring this into 3D, it'd be amazing. And there were actually, you know, there were rumours, you know, of Retro Studios having a crack at a Zelda game a while back. I am all for that, man. I think they should have a crack at a Zelda game. I'm just saying, I think they do a good job. And finally, another game I want so goddamn bad, so do many other people, but the odds of this game happening are slim to none. Manhunt 3. Come on, one of the most brutal series ever. It's friggin' Manhunt, but not even Rockstar I don't think could even bother with Manhunt 3, because it'd be so awesome. But I mean, come on, if Manhunt 2 got banned and had all that censor crap for, you know, running on a PS2 style graphics engine sort of thing, you know, looking as outdated as it did, and that got banned, how the hell is, you know, a current gen or next gen looking game, you know, gonna not get banned? There's no way, and I'm sure Rockstar realise it'd be a bad business move. They'd put it, obviously, I think that's why they chose to make Manhunt 2, you know, on the PS2 and the Wii and the PSP, was because they knew they wouldn't be able to get away with, you know, current generation graphics violence, you know, in the Manhunt style. I think that's kind of why they did it, because it would cost a lot of money for them to go and make a full, you know, using the Rage engine to make a Manhunt 3, just for it to get banned and taken off the shelves. Like I said, it'd be a bad business move, and I bet Rockstar want to do it. I'm sure as hell they'd love to do it, but they won't do it because it's a bad business move. And yeah, so it's not going to happen, is it, Manhunt 2? But hey, we can always dream, right? We can always dream. As can we dream for the next one, and that's probably all we're ever going to do about this dream about this next one. And yeah, fans have been screaming out for it for so goddamn, like, what, 11 years, 12 years now, and so many of us have given up hope, yet we keep getting teased every now and then. It's not fair. Shenmue 3. I would give my left nut for, I wouldn't actually, but you know, I'm just saying how much I don't want this game. But Shenmue 3, you know, shamefully I'm showing Shenmue 2 here on the Xbox, because I don't own the actual Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast anymore. I know, you know, shame on me, but I will get them again one day. But Shenmue 3, god damn it. Oh, it hurts to talk about it still all these years later. But it's not gonna happen, is it? I mean, so many fans have given up. I mean, we had like, there was rumours of it floating around years ago that it was going to come to the 360 and stuff. Nothing. then silence again. Then there was this whole Shenmue Online thing. It was like, oh, Shenmue Online, like something Shenmue, and then that got canned or whatever. Then there was something else Shenmue related that sort of came and then disappeared again. Then there was like silence again. I was like, yeah, no, it's not happening. And then the creator of Shenmue came out not so long since, didn't he? And he said, I think his words were something like, I want to make Shenmue 3. I think Sega would let me make Shenmue 3. What does that mean? Don't just say that and then say nothing. Don't tease us again. It's painful enough. And then I believe he stepped down from Sega now. He's not even with Sega anymore. So again, shattered our dreams again. Lifted our hopes and shattered them. Come on, Sega. Here's an idea, Sega. Okay. Make the Dreamcast 2. Shenmue 3 a launch title. Back in business, baby. Sega's back. Show these kids nowadays what Sega was all about. Come on. Shenmue 3. I'll just make Shenmue 3, please. Oh, that's enough. I'm going. Shenmue 3. Listen to the music.